Good morning, everyone. This is Lori with 3 Keys Astrology. I'm an advanced intuitive astrologer, and this is your weekly forecast for the final 10 days of February. A lot's going on at the end of the month, but it's pretty wonderful overall. We now are seriously over that rebuilding, construction from the devastations of the pandemic, and we are really on the incline of progress. So I hope that you embrace it. Now, the big events for this week are, it's your birthday, Aquarius. Happy birthday. For all of you who don't know, and welcome to my channel if you're new, I have a website, www.3keysastrology.com, on top of a private Facebook group and this channel. Soon you'll be able to hear me on a blog post, and we have some other exciting things coming to the forefront, so stay tuned. I'm also an astrology teacher, so if you're interested and if you have an hour and a half twice a week, you can become an astrologer in 20 weeks. Learning modules are defined on my website, www.3keysastrology.com. So the week ahead is about progress. And other than Pisces and Gemini, again, Aries and Capricorn, you can go visit the last 2 weeks forecast for these forecasts that I've given you for this first month of the brand new year, 2023, to understand why I'm pinpointing those 4 signs of an aggravation. Now, in the crosshairs of fate and major changes are Taurus and Scorpio, and have been since November 21st, 2021. We're right at the middle of making major decisions about our lives, where we're going to live, who we're going to live with, and that continues. And that energy of the nodal axis, North Node Taurus conjunct Uranus, opposite the South Node in Scorpio, has an effect on all Leos and all Aquarians. So you can be feeling a bit stuck where fate's concerned. You can be questioning, why haven't I gotten that promotion? Why haven't I been proposed to? Why haven't I decided to go live abroad, study abroad? These things are pretty important, but the core issues for these 4 signs, but predominantly Taurus, you're in the major thrust of change, while Scorpio's having to really analyze, self-examine, and think about what they need to get rid of and purge in order to progress in the future. The core issues have to do with one's confidence, your financial status, and your sexuality. And that matters a lot to some people. It doesn't matter very much to other people. So depending on your age and stage of life, you can take a look at those subjects. And of course, I'm an astrology. I'll give you advisement, consultations via readings, and even weekly coaching should you need it, and if you're in the crosshairs of those signs and changes. Now, this is all about Aquarius. It's your birthday. We are in the age of Aquarius, and it's pretty exciting energy, Aquarius. So that's the biggest ingression that happens on January 21st. Our sunshine leaves Capricorn, that earthy, feminine sign of duty, obligation, acquisition, achievement, and moves into the age of Aquarius. Now, the symbol for Aquarius is a squiggle with a squiggle. That's air transmission and water transmission. It is high communication. It is technology. It is all of our sciences. It is incoming information and outgoing information. But we've been in the age of information since 1985, and the progression of our technology, especially medical, is really high right now. When the sun is in Aquarius, when the moon joins the sun in Aquarius, which is going to happen on the 21st, when we have a brand new moon at a brand new degree, it's 1 degree. So go look in your chart, and if you see 1 degree anywhere, there's a potential, and this with astrology's advisement will tell you how that's going to manifest. You should know too that not only do I do birth chart readings, I do progress you in the here and now. So what are you like at age 40? What do you like at age 28? What do you like at age 56? I also do legacy readings and have gone back to the mid 1700s. So if you've done your ancestral trails, hire me and we'll fill in their personalities. And you'll see how patterns repeat in families and personalities repeat in families because of that very karmic knot or karmic favor when people overcome things that they're supposed to do while they're on this planet. Now, everyone's got a cross to bear. It is the bones of your chart. It's indeed like a crosshairs on a telescope. Again, that talks of fate. And so back to this situation for Aquarius. Gemini benefits it, Libra benefits it, brand new beginnings, but most especially for you. Now, while we've got a new moon in Aquarius on the 21st for you, all Aquarians and the world at large, so wherever your Aquarius houses are, this is where a new beginning is going to transpire. While that's going on, your counterpart, Leo, is going to face endings. And Leo's going to have a full moon on February 5th, and that's a little further for this weekly forecast. But some things are ending for Leos like they're ending for Scorpios. And again, go see where those houses are in your chart, and that depicts endings for you. The other most exciting news for someone who is Taurus, Pisces, Cancer, all the sister signs, we can love the goddess of love. Now, Taurus is ruled by Venus, as is Libra, and you'll find very beautiful people of those populations. God gives beauty when he gives Venus to you. Venus is about acquisition, abundance, prosperity, good health, wealth, and prosperity. And Venus is never happier than where she's going. And that can be on the 27th Friday or the 28th Saturday, depending on where you live in the world. That's so very exciting and really throwing a lot of healing, helping, loving rays on our last 10 days of January. These can be some of the nicest days of the month for you if you're in tune with the stars, if you're a soulful person, if you're humble, and if you're religious, of course. People that are self-involved are as far away from God as they can be. And people that have conflicting energies with the planet Pluto also get very far away from God and make a lot of dangerous choices in their lifetimes. So on either Friday the 27th or Saturday the 28th, Venus ingresses into Pisces where she is exalted. And this is prosperity. The market will climb. People will feel more loved and treasured. The other exciting thing is that Uranus, who's currently in Taurus, giving us great insight and innovation, helping us bring in our brand new fates wherever we are in the world. This ingression happens at 14 degrees on the 22nd Sunday. And this station direct is pretty exciting because this is an echo of forward motion, which really is the theme of these last 10 days in January. This is a brand new year, which is a brand new beginning. We have a brand new moon in Aquarius, which is a brand new beginning. And in Aquarius, this week, first week that I'm giving in the forecast for the last 10 days of January, Venus is leaving Aquarius, entering Pisces. Saturn is still in Aquarius and will be for a while, but he's ending his cycle there. And he's at 24 and 25 degrees. And these degrees have to do with, in astrology, they have a lot to do with union and deciding which contractual arrangements are going to be permanent and carry us forward, or whether or not we're ending those. Now, come around November 19th, November 2021, November 19th specifically, that question mark was profound for couples, litigation, partnerships, corporations. And with this ingression from 2008, Pluto into Capricorn, a lot of restructuring is happening. It's still continuing, but this week is very much about forward progress. And it's very powerful because now all the planets are moving forward, which means improvements, focus on cooperation, evaluations for successful and fateful endings, closing our yesterdays and progressing into our futures. Um, this cyclic tone of endings and beginnings has been rather profound since the fall. And you can go binge on the video forecast if you like in the channel and go see, look at your own wheel and mark specific days in your life that were momentous, and take a look and see, or hire me and say, what was happening then? Something significant happened. I want to hear what that means in astrological terms. I'm happy to help you with that. For many people, we're going to be making final arrangements. There are closings, which are a normal part of brand new beginnings, and you can be fully successful to completion by February 11th because of the Mercury-Pluto communing for completed projects, all kinds of financial arrangements that are finalized. And again, that date will be February 11th. If you use this time and this forecast to be very contemplative, very progressed, very forward, very ridding of the old and embracing the new. This is about consolidation loans, building permits, banking matters, contracts, finalized corporate decisions, and deliberate cooperative negotiations. Wrap it up with gratitude and move forward, whatever the matter is. That's my message for the week. And it's quite profound. We have some really great energy for healing coming from the heavens, not only with Venus moving into Pisces, but that energy is going to eventually sextile Pluto and Capricorn. This is profound for the female population, for money matters, for getting your finances in great order and moving forward. Jupiter is in Aries, and it's in a conjunction with Chiron in Aries. It most especially will help you heal Aries, Capricorn, Cancers, and Libras. And this is a time to heal those hurts and those quiet, in your quiet moments, those very hard feelings. Sometimes it's nice to make a little assessment of what hurt you most, or what, and get to the root of what that is. And I can certainly help you do that as well. So any internal turmoil, this is a time for you to really open your heart high to heaven, look up into the stars, pray to your spirit guides, your angels, your holy family, to get really good healing and to close those final arrangements. This is about deliberation and being very concentrated and focused this last 10 days. We have great energy to do that. So my very favorite event of all, though it's your birthday, Aquarius, and that of course matters, is that Venus ingression into Pisces. She's going to be joining Neptune, and this energy is sweet, as well as the middle of the week next week on Tuesday and Wednesday. The moon will be there as well with Neptune, and this is a great vibe for songwriters and writers in general, especially if you write romance novels or anything that has to do with manners and finance and film and imagination. This is kind of Disney World energy with Moon Neptune, but it's when you're swept off your feet in love, engagements and marriages, and the joy shared by everybody at the wedding when a couple that are really devoted to each other and have a good solid relationship and promising future. That's what Venus Neptune energy is, and we love that. This will especially benefit everybody who's Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. So I love, love, love the weekends. And if you're in love, or if you're interested in someone, this weekend and the final weekend for January, this forecast again is 21 to 31. The weekends are sweet as they were last summer for lovers and for getting along, for married couples, for treating the people that we most love. And I would ask you, because Venus is where she is, and she's moving quite fast. She is an evening star. Last week's video, I encouraged you to get to the observatory. You'll see her very profoundly through a telescope, but you can actually see her with your naked eyes. And the night sky offers the tranquility and hypnotic energy that's magnetized and poured down to the earth for healing and for love. It can't get any better. On top of that energy, we've got quite a bit of beautiful, logical, practical earth energy too that's helping you make your decisions. But it's not a real physical week, the last week, I should say. But Saturn is there to help you get organized. I would choose 3 people and really show them how much you care. And this is going to make you be a part of the interaction that is the healing energy of Jupiter and Chiron, Venus and Pisces, and Pluto in Capricorn. So the weekends, as I said, are very sweet. Saturday and Sunday, the 21st and 22nd, are great for dates, great for family gatherings, great for couples who care for family, whether it's the elderly or the infants in your family. There's so much harmony on the 21st and 22nd. I love it. On Monday at noon, the moon joins Neptune. That carries over into Tuesday, and this is one of my favorite energies ever. Venus is coming into her excellent energy as well. So she's leaving Aquarius, but she's climbing higher into the constellation Pisces. And this really gives you the impetus to get in touch with your feelings. This is the most compassionate of energies and empathy. For those of you that are clairvoyant, psychic, who read for a living, who are into metaphysics, all metaphysicians, this is our vibe. This is that energy that we tap into with eyes closed and just open fully in our hearts to spirit through all of our crown chakras and above, engaging the heart and crown. 2 colors that are really important for this energy are purple and green. So either wear them or have something in your home that reminds you, carry something, or wear rings or bracelets to help you stay tapped into this amazing energy. And bring that for all of you that do transcendental healings, all psychotherapists, acupuncturists. I spoke in one of your videos that I've done for this month about the healing modalities. And this is great for all of those: acupuncture, acupressure, Jinshin Jitsu, Reiki, anything that's hands-on healing. You'll actually take heaven into the palms of your hands through the energetic fields and transport it into other people's bodies. Now, this energy is gentle. It's my vibe. It's what I love. It's, again, that smushy, whooshy, lovey-dovey energy when you're snuggling a baby. This is for we that are grandmothers. And it's this nostalgic memory of being held and cuddled. It's snuggle time. It's when that little one in the family, whether it's your own baby, your grandbaby, a niece and nephew that you adore, when you snuggle up together with their favorite story, or you have cookies and milk together. This is such good energy and excellent. You Aquarians need to come get your birthday readings. If you've gotten your birth chart reading already, I'll get you in the here and now and talk to you about this time. I have a reading called the Time Lord reading that defines month by month your entire year. And for those of you in loving relationships or in relationships that have gotten a little bit stale, I have some incredible sexuality readings. Now, Black Moon Lilith is making her move. And I've done videos you can binge around on the channel about that energy. It's very negative, and it's something that we don't want in our lives. It's something that we purposefully and deliberately need to counter with the light and love of God and in our angelic realms. It is the story that is in Psalm, the 23rd Psalm. That's how you negate such energies as dirty Pluto when he's ruling the underworld, and our scorpionic shadows, and Lilith's vortex of sucking, draining energy that steals the pleasure and promise in other people, in other people's homes, and most especially where she's been since last March. She's taking children, and that's where she's most dangerous. So you can order those readings as well. I've done so many of those readings that people have absolutely loved. So back to Monday, we have the moon joining Neptune, and Venus is on her way too. And Venus and Neptune are the energy, like I said, when you're swept off your feet, when you get engaged. It's your wedding day, if it's a blissful wedding day. something that you've waited forever. And there's the feeling of nostalgia. It's looking at photo albums when our children were little. It's it's great times this week to go get family photographs and portraits. Neptune rules photography. Neptune rules the waters. So if you're able to go swimming with little ones, they'll thoroughly enjoy that energy this week. If you have a hot tub or a swimming pool, Monday and Tuesday, get in. Now, overnight on Tuesday at 3 o'clock in the morning, for those of you that work the night shift in emergency services or in mental hospitals, we have a little bit of a trying. It's not a little, it's a lot. Emotional volatility is the energy of moon squaring Mars. And this can make you feel very upset in your belly. So if you have children that are Aries or children that are Gemini, they can have very bad upset stomachs. Also Cancer children, little tender feeling children, little Scorpios, little Pisces. This energy can cause belly aches. For all of you that are Virgo, this energy can give you indigestion. So hold your hand on your belly and on your heart at the same time, each hand, and feel deeper into what you can do for resolution. Now this happens in the overnight hours, so those of you that are third shift law enforcement, anyone in the military, this emotional volatility can turn as a catalyst into warring and fights and arguments. It's an overnight energy. But more powerful than that energy, which is really infantile and about not knowing how to handle your angry emotions, and many of us are guilty of this even in our older ages, especially the fire signs, Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. They manifest differently, and angry signs, Scorpio, really hot emotionally. These feelings are profound, and the more we ignore those feelings, the more they rumble like volcanic eruptions deep below, down deep in the belly of our viscera, in our veins and blood vessels, in lineage, family lines. People that have predominant heart attacks and strokes have been harboring anger for generations. So it's really important that you feel and figure out where that's coming from, who is responsible for it, and who you need to decide to either cooperate with or part ways. But overall, the energy of if you can, hopefully you're not feeling this discomfort because it's palpable. If you are, it can make you feel less than. And again, I caution little children, I would be very careful about meals on Monday and Tuesday because this energy is coming. I would negate dairy and choose things that are acidophilus, more nutritive. Kefir is a really good alternative. Good whole milk yogurts and even vegan yogurts are really good for anybody that tends to be upset. So stay away from acidic foods, stay away from dairy if possible. And kombucha is really nice. Children can drink it. And there's some other really nice things to help get your digestive tract in order, especially if you have little sensitive ones. But on Tuesday, the 24th overall, the energy is so healing and to help you get over this discomfort. Now, if you're with someone that is the cause of this, then it's time to do a good examination of the relationship. If not, the moon is going to be sextiling Mercury as day breaks, and that's wonderful for mothers and children. If you're lucky enough to homeschool, or if you're grandma who gets to get the children after school, you make cookies together, or do something really special together, build and give them your devoted attention. Don't let the TV babysit them or an iPhone. Then the moon is in a sextile to Neptune, or Uranus, excuse me. This is wonderful, especially for we that are Taurus and in this fated nodal axis, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, and Aquarius, because this engages new experiences. This is great for scientific experiments. Go buy your kids chemistry sets and teach them about the sciences. They make great gifts. This is excellent to go see the observatory that night. The other thing is the sun in Aquarius is sextile Jupiter. So you Aquarians need to be mindful that you can really whip out the credit card and charge up a storm on Tuesday the 24th. But this is really great energy for new plans and a new lifestyle. Big dreams is Jupiter with the sun, and you becoming better. And that includes getting a higher education. So that energy's there. And then here it comes. The moon is conjunct Neptune at nighttime, and that's promising sweet dreams, and it's romantic, and it's dreamy energy, and it's feeling trust between people. I trust you with my heart. I trust you with my soul. I trust you with my life energy. That's so very good. More goodness awaits us on Wednesday the 25th, when the moon still stays conjunct Neptune, sextile Pluto, conjunct Jupiter, sextiling the sun. This is great harmony for union and brotherhood, agreements, abundant. So contractual agreements, groups that are having a cause. If you're on boards, if you've been stuck and have tabled ideas, now you can agree. Look up, be positive. Heaven's healing rays are shining on you and on me. Thursday, other than the Aries and Capricorn, I talked about this to you a lot. This is actually the story of the hare and the tortoise. If you don't remember that story, or if you're a kid in the modern age that doesn't know much about tradition, this is a very old story about Aries, who would be that rabbit eager to get going, run the race, but Capricorn, the turtle, takes it slow, and he wins the race. Capricorn's more deliberate, and Aries is more impulsive. So this is the story, and this will aggravate each other. So if you are an Aries and you work for old Capricornian curmudgeon people that want to do things the old way and aren't open to new ideas, you'll be highly frustrated. And if you're a Capricorn and you love your old traditional conservative ways and you can't stand those little whippersnappers that want to change it up and do something new, race around the office, drink too much coffee, you're going to go crazy. So keep in mind, I gave you more insight into that on the past 2 weeks, so you can check out those videos. But it's really, and are you? Comment below and let me know. Are you more of the rabbit energy? Get going, get up, get going. Or are you that tortoise? I take my time. I prod along slowly. I like routine. I'm not in a hurry. I don't change it up. That's the story. And where's this? So this is going to affect the market. And this is going to be a day that I wouldn't take a lot of risks. But overall, there's so many more harmonious climates that I've just explained. And so again, let me know. Is all well with you? I care about you, especially all of you that have been so personal and open in my private Facebook group. We've gotten to be friends all over the world, and you can also make friends there. So come and join us. And also comment below and let me know if there's anything interesting you'd like to look into in an analytical way. So we were on Thursday, the 26th. Now we're on Friday, the 27th and the 28th. And this is love and still incredibly profound the entire week. Go out for dinner. Make someone feel good. Do something to make your lover feel adored and cared for. The sun and the moon is going to move into Taurus, and we love food. We love to cook. We like homemaking. We like the home arts. So this energy says, eat delicious food all weekend long. Those of us that love football, there's a lot going on that's exciting that we can enjoy as well for these 2 weekends. And I ask you to go out for dinner and make somebody feel really special. Invite someone, find out what their favorite restaurant is, and make him or her feel very special. Because now, for the whole wide world, Venus has ingressed into Neptune, and she's getting closer and closer to him. And that means we can be getting closer and closer to committed love and devotion. So bring on the romancing. It's excellent both weekends for dates. And take it. Start Thursday night and take it all the way through Sunday if your work week starts on Monday. So Monday and Tuesday, the 30th and 31st, is Progress Plus. And this is nose to the grindstone, and it's quiet, but things get really moving. And Progress Plus, so concentration, it's excellent for corporations, for team efforts, for any cooperative endeavor, and it's cooperation is imperative for things to move forward. So the signs that I've mentioned to look out for are Pisces and Gemini. Make sure you're not being sold a bill of goods. Make sure that your cooperations with each other are honest and integral, not full of stories, not full of appeasement, not full of, because Mars is in Gemini, that two-faced agenda, or telling two different groups of people the same thing and leading others on, Pisces. You do that and you need to stop. This is a good year, Pisces, for you with Mars where it is to face your demons and your twin self. Gemini, that's also true for you. You are twin signs. You do have that propensity. Pisces more dangerously on an emotional level, and Gemini more superficially. But you get yourself in all kinds of trouble with double lovers and under the cover lovers and lots of secret affairs. And right now it's being found out. So the question is this fact or fiction? And that's for all of us that have to deal with these characters that are Pisces and Gemini. And so there's a tendency for there to be a lot of disagreements between those two signs in particular. And the issue will be over the written word and the spoken word. And then what the person's actions are that belie those written words and spoken words. Because truth and exaggeration are real big deals, especially on the 23rd, the 30th, and the 31st. And that's those people that deny and lie. We don't like those kinds of people. We don't trust those kind of people. We should not marry those kind of people or go into business with those kind of people. And then Aries and Capricorn issues are that frustration of one being in a hurry, the other one wanting the other one to slow down and pay attention. But again, you can see all the details in the last 2 weeks, the entire month of January. So it's about ambition for Aries and Capricorn, and it's that race. And is it thorough? Is thorough and what would you say, conservative, thorough, conservative, and slow that wins the race? Or is it get going now and I'm going to win first, like you're in first grade and you're in a race at recess? Which one is it? The tortoise or the hare? So I pray that everybody watching this video embraces the great healing energy. I pray that all of you are really looking at the stars and realizing that you're a soul in a body, not a body who carries around a soul that you ignore. I pray that you get to know God, your spirit guides and angels. And of course, I'm here for you with all the things I offer through astrology. That is consultations at any time, in any place. I do forward dates if you need to know which day is better to get married, if you've got a couple that you're wondering about. Astrology has answers for every question, and I'm here to serve you in that capacity. Bye for now, take care, and I'll see you for next week. Also comment below if you're interested in 2023's forecast. I haven't done it yet. And also get your ass over to the website if you want to become a teacher. Don't waste time. The sun in Jupiter says higher education, says progress, says go forward, says adapt and get into some new learning so that you can progress your future. Take care, everyone. Bye for now.